W day to day. Wednesday, baby, let's go. No news today. I already checked. I already checked. I'm about to recap this trade. Uh, remember trade with the trend. So let's get into this trade, baby. Let's get into this trade. All right. All right. Y'all asking why did I take this trade? This is very choppy, bro. A very, very choppy market. But in a choppy market, you gotta figure out what's most strong, what's more valid, and whatnot, right? And trading with the trend is the most powerful thing you can do. This is my overall trend line, so I already know that we should be good for uptrend, right? Don't get me wrong. You have to be versatile, bro. You feel me? You gotta understand where buyers and sellers at. So that's the first thing you want to figure out. So supply, demand, slash demand, supply, however you want to look at it, resistance, support. So draw it at the last high, last lows, or key area of the last lows. So you understand. I mean, you could say buyers are here too. You feel me? But this is a more valid area for me because I seen it touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and cleanly. It touch it cleanly. That's more of a valid uh, uh, support slash resistance, supply slash demand, right? All right. So we found out where buyers are. Cool. At 8 o'clock is when I took the trade. I entered right when it came down. So let me explain why, like I said, you would think this would be a sell. And you gotta understand, if you did sell this, it makes sense. But this is the 5 minute. You gotta look at other charts too. Sometimes when it is choppy like this, right? Like I said, I already knew the overall trend is an uptrend. So always look for buys and whatnot, right? So I want to see a buy. I see this happening, right? All right, cool. Like I said, the 50 make it, if this was a sell, it makes sense for a sell. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? The 50 is above, and then if you look at other time frames and whatnot, all of that shit makes sense. All that shit makes sense, and it makes a whole lot of sense. But this makes sense too. This all saying oversold. All right, cool. But market structure is stronger than any indicator. I always say that. Even on the 4 hour, right, you can see a pullback to this resistance area. Shit, even this area, right? So even on a 4 hour, you can get a little entry right here. It touched the last support slash resistance. You know what I'm saying? Damn, what the fuck? Now I can't change my time frame. Alright, there we go. The fuck, man? That shit messed me up. So, so like I said, you see this break before you would think it's a sell. But guess what? It's another resistance hit. You could put your line right here. It respected that. It break through this. It respected that. Came back up. And it's very choppy. Most people will sell, which is understandable. Which is very understandable. And you would lose probably, depending on where you got in. You would probably lose. But as long as you can manage and have a good stop loss, feel me, G5. So going down the smaller time frame, you find a chart that's like decent to or look more clean to enter on. And in this case, that was the 5 minute for me. Guess what? I wanted to enter right here, so we're gonna put a little line right here, my entry line. Alright, let me delete all the extra lines. That's my entry line right here. Alright, established. I have price con, like I said, I woke up around 7:40. Got on the chart around 7:45 right away. It took me like 10 minutes to analyze this shit. Uptrend, trade with the trend, cool. I want to buy. Indications, cool, whatever. All saying sell, indications saying sell. All the stuff are saying over. All the charts are, on our side at least are saying oversold. Cool. Everything is saying sell, right? All these indicators and whatnot saying sell. But I know in my heart we're in an uptrend. I want to buy. Buy the way stronger. Because the whole trend, trade with the trend. You're going to make a lot of money like that. Right? So, boom, come down to my entry. Boom. Beautiful as hell. And then right underneath this supply zone slash this resistance, I put under and I'm comfortable risking 30 pips. Very nice. Right? It's not a 1 to 2 exactly, but it's cool. I wanted to aim around this area. Well, it was this area I wanted to, and I could have got away with it with a tap me out. It would have tapped me out beautifully. But you know, a humble trader, you feel me? You go right underneath it, just so you're secured, you're more confident. 'Cause usually when you put it at areas like this, or I do at least, but it's so stupid. Like it literally an inch away, not even a centimeter away from getting hit, and it don't hit it at all. It's so stupid. So I went for this instead. Right there, beautifully. Boom. Damn near 60 pips. I could have got away with 60 pips, but I ain't gonna lie. I would have made it almost 1 to 2 exactly. But I got out, on my broker, it says I got 59 pips. So exactly how this is set up, this is exactly how I entered. Because usually, are you trading view? It's not really accurate. Like, I'll be a couple pips off when I mark it up like this. But this is exactly how I got in. I knew like if it came back down, the the tight this stop loss is tight. So I could have got stopped out. I ain't gonna lie, cause this is a zone area. If anything, you wanted to breathe here, but my risk to reward did not make sensitive with this, so I needed to at least have a 1 to 2 on that. So it wasn't 1 to 2 exactly, still like I said, but this trade worked out in my favor and caught 59 pips exact. And I believe that it could keep going up. But we've been going up for so long now. Markets need to breathe. I don't know if it's gonna break this trend line, but it needs to breathe. I understand if it, like I said, if it broke this before and didn't go. That is fine. So if anything, I want it to break the last low, which is here, right? If it breaks that, come back, breaks breaks this. So if it comes back down, breaks through this last low right here, then come back up, I'll enter around this area. And then my target would either be a humble target would be the next what's it called, traffic area, which has a support slash resistance there. So it'll probably be this. But the main target would be this. And we're not violating the trend line. It's just, you gotta think of it like a big ass pullback. That's it. Because markets needs to breathe. It's called market, what's that called, man? I can't even think in the morning, bro. Market correction. You gotta correct itself. It has to breathe. You know what I mean? It has to go down down a little bit to go back up all the way again. And this whole year, man, gold been just flying. 2024 gold just been flying. Whoever been swing trading for the whole year, holding gold, bro. Yo, props to you, my boy. Props to you. I know damn well you made over like four. What? It's like 3,000 pips on gold, bro, which is a lot. If you started swing trading from the beginning of the year 2024, 7 months ago, oh man, props to you, my brother. Props to you. That is crazy. But yeah, that is how today's trade wasn't the cleanest setup. But when you're in the uptrend, you want to look for it. You feel me? You want to look for it. Feel me? But like I said, a sell. If I didn't like, if I'm, let's say, new to the markets, I probably would have taken the sell off of the indication. But since I know what's a stronger confluence, that's why I didn't take the sell. A stronger confluence is trading with the trend. So the trend is an uptrend. Your buys are most likely gonna be stronger in that situation. So that was a more of a stronger confluence of a buy. Like I want to buy instead because I know it's in an uptrend market, right? And then another stronger confluence is breakouts and structures in general. I'm gonna pick structure over indications any day. So like I said, you find out where buyers and sellers are. You mark the last low and high, or the last key area. If you can't, if the last low and high name not valid, feel me? And you gotta understand what makes it valid, what's not. Me, I like to look if it's clean or not. If it touched it cleanly, therefore it's very respected. Cause as soon as price hit the area, it goes right. Price come down this area, consolidates around it. You feel me? Or price come near it, just taps it a little bit and then bounces off of it. Or you feel me? That's when you know that area is very strong and a key is keyed area, right? So that's why I picked this area. This is where buyers are and this is where sellers are. We're in an uptrend, so I'd rather have a buy. I figured out that this would be the last support area. So if it comes back down, I'm gonna take this fucking sell. If it comes right down to this area at least, you know what I'm saying? I'll be comfortable with it. Alright, beautiful. You feel me? I said this area, this is 15. I thought it was a 5 minutes the whole time. I look the same low key. But wicked out into this last support area, it broke through the key area, went up, right? Cool. Guess what? It touched the 50 moving average. Beautiful. I had a feeling that it's gonna bounce off the 50 moving average, come back down to the last support area, right? Alright, tapped it. I'm in that bitch. Boom. Got past a little drawdown for literally a couple seconds. Flew back up, bro. Easy as fuck. Feel me? Then you could draw a little trend line on the 15 minutes. You gotta understand what's a resistance, what makes it a strong resistance. I should put. Alright. Well, my target's in the area anyways. If let's say I had that trend line before, I don't have that trend line. But even on the even on the uh even on the 5 minutes, you feel me? Boom. Use that as a target. You feel me? Easy. Draw it from the tip. Sometimes when it passes your trend line, you feel me? It's still valid though, because if trend line is an area, right? It's not gonna, oh, it breaks that trend line, it's gonna go right through it. Nah, it's like I said, it's an area. That's why when it taps into here, right? It's not exactly gonna touch the tip of the purple. Feel me? None of that. If it breaks through completely, it's different. You gotta understand, it's like a key area. I say key area structure, so it's an area. It's not always going to feel me be accurate as hell. It's just an area it's going off of, right? So touch the tip of this. 3 touches, beautiful. Guess what? The 4th touch, I'm over here thinking in my head like, alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna get out right when it hits the trend line, which is another resistance, right? Resistance, resistance, two resistance zone, beautiful. All right, cool. I'm gonna use it as my target. All right, that's how you find a target. Feel me? Trading should not be that hard. It's very simple, bro. Number one rule, bro. Number one rule. Trade with the trend. That's the first thing. Identify the trend, bro. Identify the trend. That's the first plan to the trend move, right? Identify the trend. Uptrend. Overall trend is an uptrend. Beautiful. You can have the miniature trends, like the overall trend and trending down. You can have that too. So you gotta understand that. And you some trade on the smaller time frame, right? But the overall trend is what's really important. Like I said today, I would have taken the sell if I was a beginner, right? And still, you gotta understand what humans. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was off today, I probably would have taken that sell, bro. Even though I have 2 years of trading, bro, and I still have a lot to learn. But I've seen shit like that for so many times now. I understand, like, all right, it should not. I don't think it's gonna break down. And if it does break down, I want it to break completely down, all the way through. But instead, I saw it come back all the way up. Then it touched a key area. All right, cool. So I know we're in an uptrend. I'm looking for a buy instantly. When you see an uptrend, you want to buy. You want to look for buys instantly, depending on the situation. But most of the time, 80% of the time, you want to look for a buy an uptrend, right? The overall trend. Like you said, like I said, you can also have a miniature trend inside of that uptrend. It can trend down a little bit, but you gotta look at a little pullback if you're looking on a high time frames. And then you gotta understand where are buyers and sellers at. How you establish that. After you establish your trend line, you want to establish where buyers and sellers at. You want to see the last high and the last low, or if not the last low, the last key area where it's been respected a lot of times. So that will give you what's it called? Not a, I mean, you could say target, but it gives you an idea of where sellers could be and where buyers could be, right? All right, my head is like, we're in an uptrend. I already want to buy. All right, cool. Guess what? Last high, last low or key area. All right, this been respected a mad times. It broke through again. Now it's pulling it back. That's what I see, right? All right, I want us to look for a buy, like I already said. Beautiful. Broke through. I wanted to come back to this area to retest this area at least, right? And, it ended up just wicking me out, wicking me in. Like I entered right by the wick, right in the profit, and it ended up got 59 pips. Let's say 60. Let's say 60. But yeah, easy little trade today, man. Feel me? And that's how I traded today. And yesterday, let me explain. Yesterday, when how I told you I had a pending order for the sell I wanted, because I caught the buy, right? News hit, it dropped. I was already out of that shit. And then it continued to fly. Guess what? It came back up. But like I said, I was off. Right? I didn't look on a high time frame to back and forth, because you gotta understand, you gotta look back and forth to make sure everything still looks the same or still valid on every single chart. I looked on every chart, right? Cool. But then I just stayed on the 5 minutes the whole time. So on the 5 minutes, alright, I broke through everything. If it comes back up, it should fall. Because in my head, I still have this idea to this day, right? It's oversold. It has to come back, recorrect itself, and let shit breathe. It needs to breathe, right? Markets needs to breathe. It got to correct itself, right? So I caught the early buy. It came back down, but it flushed down all the way. So it hit its area that where it needed to correct itself. That's market corrections. Because like I said, the overall trend is an uptrend. But what did I do? I ended up selling instead of buying, bruh. And that's what fucked me up. So then, so the 50 pip trade that I took, right? I ended up losing, after that 50 pip trade that I took, I ended up losing 33 pips. So that put me at basically, let's say 17, but let's say 15 pips, right? Because I wanted to fuck up and I wanted to sell in an uptrend. So when you trade against the trend, that shit will, the market will punish you, bro. It was taking money from you. So yesterday, instead of ending off my day, when I always say one trade a day, I didn't listen to my rule. That's what I get. I traded. Not everything got violated because the sell did look valid. Like I said, it could look valid in your trading book or in your plan because of automatications that will tell you otherwise, right? I traded against the trend. That is one I traded against the trend. And on top of that, I violated my number one rule, right? My main rules is trade with the trend and one trade a day. And that's what fucked me up. And that's what I'm saying today. I did not make that same mistake with that breakout to the downside because it did break, but it also came back up. And that's it, bro. Alright, man, y'all